CLL, there can be an associated autoimmune hemolytic anemia, smudge cells, they need to be basically remembered. Cavitation is a feature of post-primary TB, not the primary TB. What are the primary, what is Whipple? Propharema whippli. How do you recognize? Partially digested bacteria in the intestine are the very classical thing about the Propharema whippli is what need to be fundamentally remembered. It is true renal and also cardiac, but renal most important, most common cause of death in case of the lupus. Now coming to the question, you are going to give me the answer. A patient is taking lithium, doctor. Lithium induced diabetes insipidus is your answer. Excellent. I am expecting SIADH. Amit wrongly, as according to my expectations, said SIADH. Doctor, SIADH, diabetes insipidus. You must know differences. Both of them can be drug induced, but which drugs are SIADH, which drugs are diabetes insipidus, we often confuse. Better not, because in exam, the reasons why we fail are also common as much as reasons why we win. In fact, there are more common reasons to fail than to win. Because winning has no definite formula, but failing definitely has got a perfect formula where we do mistakes on the same thing. Nephrogenic, that's right, everybody answered it correctly. Nephrogenic diabetes insipidus. Now 16-year-old breast lump fibroadenoma, young female, local excision, it is treated to be benign. Insulin tyrosine kinase receptor, as all of you know very well. When instead of a biconcave shape, if it is spherical, MCHC value typically become increased in the case of the hereditary spherocytosis. Here's what you have to remember. It is the lung, most common organ where the renal cell carcinoma will be metastasizing. Should be an answer. Post-operative patient, lot of pain, presents with hyponatremia and a normal volume, euvolemic. What is your diagnosis? Typically, what is your diagnosis? Here Amit will be correct. That's right. Dilip, Samira, everybody answer correctly. Pain, tumor in the brain, they are all some of the causes for the SIADH due to the stress. Okay, doc? Now, in an exudate, how will be pleural plasma protein? It will be typically more than 0.5 and LDH ratio will be more than 0.6 is what need to be remembered. MI, coagulative necrosis, asthma, Charcot-Leyden crystals, and PT. PT is extrinsic pathway. So it is a factor 7 deficiency should cause abnormal PT. I think no, 2, 5, 10, they come under common pathway. So 2 also will test the PT, right? A should be the wrong answer, right? Wrong option among them. 2, 5, 10 and 7. So there is a correction of the key, agreed. So 2 questions key corrected out of 10 till now. I know you have some more objections, we will fight on that. Correction of the key is there where we make answer as A. Leukemia, leukemoid reaction. It is the lab score which is important. Lab score is low in CML. Lab score is typically elevated in the case of the reactive leukocytosis is what you need to remember. Now, what is the term you use for the likelihood of a disease among individuals exposed to a risk factor compared to those who have not been exposed to the risk factor. What is that term you use it in statistics? Relative risk? Relative risk? Odds ratio. Huh? Okay. Now coming to the primary secondary mediators of anaphylaxis, let's talk about it. Yeah, risk ratio is the risk ratio is relative risk, absolute risk is the risk difference. Now coming to the mediators of anaphylaxis, histamine, serotonin, they are called primary. Leukotrienes, bradykinin, prostaglandins, they are all secondary mediators, is what you are going to ultimately remember. 18-year-old complains of passing stools with bright red color. What is the most likelihood? Familial edematous polyposis, which is basically because of the chromosome 5q, as all of you know. Bacteroids are obligate anaerobes. They don't want oxygen at all. If there is oxygen, they will die. Now, lower GI bleed in patient more than 40 years of age, what is the most likely cause? Acute lower GI bleed. Who will give me correct answer? Excellent. Dr. Dilip has shot an answer onto the face. Huh? What is it? Amyloidosis. Hemorrhoids. That's right. Hemorrhoids is an answer from Vijayawada, Shweta, everybody. Peptic ulcer is an answer from Dr. Vidya. Diverticulosis is what you need to remember. Wording is all important, Dr. Upper GI, lower GI, acute or chronic, and what is the age group, based on which most common causes will be different. How many combinations are possible? Lower, upper, acute, chronic, young, old. You have 6 possible questions of most common causes which you need to remember. Leber stain, spirochetes is what you need to remember. It is the IgM anti-HBC antibody, which is the earliest antibody marker. Now coming to endotoxins, it is the gram-negative bacteria which are responsible for their formation. Okay, shoot me an answer. Shoot me an answer, doctor. Cholecystitis is suspected. Ultrasound you have done, but the findings are plus or minus. What is the next best investigation which you want to order? Excellent. Dr. Varun don't want to spare anything. So also Dr. Amit correctly answered it as CT. No, no CT. Radionuclide scan, doctor. Imidodiacetic acid, HIDA scan, Pepida scan is what you should not basically forget. Vidal's test is an example of a tube agglutination test, is what need to be remembered.